Alright, so I just went over his command normals and the rest of his aerial normals. That took a little bit longer than I thought, but that's okay because, you know, you're learning some pretty useful information. Alright, so next, let's go over his specials. So he's got only 4 specials: Power Wave, Burning Knuckle, Crack Shoot, and Rising Tackle. So Power Wave is his basic projectile. The A version goes full screen, and the C version disappears sort of like halfway. So let me try to show you the range. Like right here, that's how far it can go. So about half screen-ish. And what you should know about the C version is that it beats out other projectiles. So you saw the A version projectile got beaten out, right? So now watch this. It also beats out EX projectiles. It could beat out Athena's EX projectile. It could beat out, you know, Terry's own EX projectile. And the reason is because this is not. It looks like a projectile, it acts like a projectile, but technically it's not a projectile. It's like a wall. It's a the hitbox is set. No matter where you hit your opponent, it's gonna disappear the same way, same everything. Like if I hit my opponent with it, it doesn't disappear because it hits my opponent like a regular fireball would, right? It's a wall. It's like it's got a hitbox and I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's just think of it as a wall. Okay, a wall of hitbox that does not have the same properties as a projectile. At least not exactly. It's like a projectile. But yeah, the C version is good to use if the opponent is blocking, or I don't know, like you are afraid to use Burn Knuckle instead of, you know, if you're afraid to use Burn Knuckle, just use this. It knocks down on hit, but mostly just use it for EX projectiles or to beat out other projectiles. The A version just use it for general zoning, and the EX version is 3 hits. You could get a combo off of it. You cannot combo into it though. You can combo into the A version and the C version. You can't combo into the EX version. The EX version is usually used for to lock down your opponent. Oh, by the way, this is not a true block string. People like Clark can do EX Gantling through it, and so just keep that in mind. It's not a true block string. But yeah, it's to lock down your opponent so you could, you know, break their guard meter. From mid screen, you could sort of surprise your opponents. Let's say you're just zoning, and then bam, you throw out an EX projectile. So then they're gonna like try to jump over your next projectile, but because the EX projectile is slower, they're gonna land on it. And you get a full combo too. And you know, it's not gonna hit them out of the air and cause a soft knockdown. They're actually gonna land on it and you get the full 3 hits. And you can, you know, go into a full combo. Alright, next we got Burn Knuckle. So the A version travels sort of half screen. C version travels just shy of full screen, and the EX version hits all the way. All the versions are unsafe on block. The A version, you could sort of space it. So that was too close, so I was able to punish it. That time I just failed to punish it. But yeah, just know that you don't want to throw these out by itself. They're mainly combo tools. Actually, C version, you don't want to combo into that either. You can't combo into it. So, you combo into the A version. The C version has too much startup. You're not gonna combo into it. The EX version, you can combo into it. Mostly, you gotta be combo into the A version. Drive cancel into Crack Shoot. But outside of a combo, you're not gonna really find use for it because it's unsafe. It does have a great hitbox though, so if you know you're having a scrubby scramble, you can just sort of throw this out and get the last hit to kill them, I guess. It'll be funny. The EX version, because it's fast, you could sort of use it as a surprise attack. But yeah, you can use it as a surprise attack if you wish. But just know that normally they're unsafe. Alright, crack shoot. So he's got this version, the B version, quarter circle back kicks. So B version, and then the D version. The D version travels farther and has more of a hitbox. The EX version is the distance travels shorter than both the other versions, but it's an overhead. So let's say that you're just, you're trying to get some damage in, or you want to finish the opponent off and they have a little bit of life left. You just go into this target combo, which starts off low, and then you end with your EX crack shoot. And they have to block low and then they have to block high. But the crack shoot, it comes out really fast, so it's gonna be hard for them to react. Unless they're smart and they just, as soon as they block your low, they go high again, which is, it also comes out pretty fast too. So you can use it as it's a somewhat viable anti-air. Oh yeah, and it's a hard knockdown. So yeah, somewhat viable anti-air, but it's not invincible. Oh yeah, Burn Knuckle is also not invincible. So yeah, it's not invincible. It's a somewhat viable anti-air, but you're not going to use it in a combo. You're just going to use it as like a raw overhead sort of move. Like for example, I get a knockdown, and then they're going to expect me to be starting with this, and then I surprise them with that. Or you could do this. Oops. You could combo into it too if you want. Let's see, next up we have Rising Tackle. Alright, so it's a charge down motion. You charge down, you just press up. Like unlike Street Fighter, the charge time is really fast. Like as soon as I hit the ground, I could do it again. That's how fast the charge times are. So let me show you the properties. Alright. The A version is not invincible at all, and it does less damage. It goes up shorter, but it lands faster. The C version is invincible on wake up, on startup I mean, and the EX version is also invincible. Oh whoops, I got hit. I released it too early. There we go. It's also invincible on startup. Deals a lot of hits and it carries them. And also the difference, so the A version goes forward a little bit, the C version goes forward a lot, and the EX version goes sort of straight up. Yeah, so as reversal options, you want to use the C version if they're on the ground and you know they're going to press a button, or you feel like you're going to press a button. The A version, you never want to use it. Maybe as an anti-air, but that's about it. The EX version can be used as both an anti-air and a reversal. It's a more reliable reversal because, like especially in the corner. Oh, whoops. Especially in the corner, because if they jump over, your C Rising Tackle is gonna whiff, but your EX Rising Tackle is not gonna whiff. See that? Like the C version, it's gonna whiff if they jump over, but the EX version won't. Yeah, they're also combo tools, but I'll explain the combos a little bit later. Alright, next let's go over his supers. So he's got Buster Wolf, and this can be EX'd. So the regular version does not have invincibility. It does not have startup invincibility. The EX version does. And it could go through projectiles.